Jess.
Hello!
So, today, andito naman po tayo sa sa Boss Coffee. Oh, nagtatagalog tayo para
Okay.
maintindihan din tayo ng
Okay
ating
naman, oo.
mga taga Luzon friends, di ba? But, we're just,
Pinagtatagalog yung mga taga Mindanao, di ba?
kasi ito yung Tagalog is part of the Filipino language na ginagamit talaga kahit saan. Para makaintindi naman sila, hindi tayo mabasa. Anyways, I have a question. Since we are here in a coffee shop like this, so it just comes to my mind that if ever you are having a special someone that that be part of your relationship in the future, getting to know each other, and there's a dating system. In what place do you usually want to have your first date with that person?
Ang ganda ng question. Thank you so much for opening my mind to an opportunity if it really does happen. I believe that the best place for me, which is probably the most romantic place to go on dating with someone or a potential boyfriend who will promise a good lasting relationship, is at the beach. It doesn't have to be a specific place, but I view it as somewhere with white sand, blue and clear water, seawater, and then lots of coconut trees where we can find some virgin coconut oil. And I want it to be something that we could have a conversation, an open conversation together, because that's what matters the most in a relationship. It's all about talking. It's all about getting to know each other. And I wanted us to know each other more, like our likes and our pet peeves. I also wanted to make sure that, because if this is going to be a person I wanted to grow old with, I wanted to know our future and how many children we can have together and how we envision our shelter and how we also try to take care of each other when we become, unable and old.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll just put some twists and the question going back to the dating. You said you want your first date in a beach. What if the person is allergic to the beach or does not want the beach? Like he wants to go somewhere like in a party. What will you do if that person is allergic?
Actually, that's very interesting, but it really depends naman, kasi if you have this infatuation with someone and this person doesn't decide to go in a place where you like to go with him, and he prefers to go somewhere that you also feel like is not the best suitable place for you, it's all about decision. So kapag in love sa isang tao, you wanted to do something for him and try to please him, alam mo yun, so I guess it's okay if I could actually try to give in to a decision, because it's just all about a matter of understanding. If he sees me understanding his preference, and if he puts some value in it, on my decision, then that's good. But if he believes that he only wanted you to come to a place, pero he doesn't find that something that's important for making you decide about something you don't even like, then hindi pwede yun. It has to be a two-way process. We have to understand each other. So, it's just a matter of time, I guess, when you both, ang haba na ng ano.
Okay, this is just only a dating question. Everything is something dating, getting to know each other. So, do you think it is okay that having a date should be on a certain limit of time, or should be overnight? What do you think about it?
You know what, Maleyna, when you go on dating, I didn't think time was that important, because if you actually feel like you're with the right person, and no matter what kind of activities you do together, sometimes you don't even feel like it's already evening, it's already at night, because if you were really with a special person and the person you feel you would most likely spend the rest of your life with, you would never be able to check on time, because I don't think time will be of the essence.
Should be an open time.
It's an open time, an open fact.
Okay, yeah, that's really great. But what if I know that you are really family oriented with your family. What if time is really limited for you, that you don't want them to get worried?
Well, it's a matter of how you balance and manage your time talaga. And of course, I wanted to make sure that I put in a responsibility towards my family. And at the same time, I also wanted to set a certain time with my boyfriend. So yan lang. You just have to decide and then set some limitations talaga.
Wow.
Because you don't want to disappoint your parents while you still live with them, you know?
Okay. Let's just change the question. Okay. This is a vice versa question. Okay. Example, you will be having a girls' night out, only girls, so no guys included. And
Strictly no guys.
yeah, and nagpaalam ka naman na eto yung may girls' night out kayo, and ganito, nagpaalam ka naman ng maayos. And the same vice versa to the guy. Nagpaalam si guy na may boys night out sa kanya, inuman siya sa barkada. Is it okay with you? Or what do you think about that?
That's a very nice hypothetical question. This kind of situation is very important talaga, because in a relationship it's so important to put trust to each other. And I have to give a big shout out to Ellen Adarna, because I follow her. Hi Ellen. I learned a lot of things from her real talk and instant responses to some questions. She said she doesn't even check on her boyfriend's messages. I'm sharing this as an example because she knows that she's beautiful, and each one of us have our own versions of beauty. And sometimes people don't really see and grasp the idea of how beautiful they are. But you and I, we know that we're beautiful. Like, we're irresistible, you know. So, parang ganon. I don't want to give a bad meaning. I don't want to overthink if my boyfriend is actually going out with his friends. If he's going to be with his male friends, that's okay. If there's going to be female along in the group, then that's fine. Because if I trust him and I put my 100% confidence in all the things that he do, and if he comes back home, so okay lang yun. For as long as he comes back home with me, safe, wala siyang dinadalang sakit.
What if there's a spill the tea?
Well, of course,
Some of the days passed by, biglang mag-spill the tea. Someone of his friend.
You can tell naman, Maleyna, kasi pag gano'n na talaga yung mangyayari, so of course, you have to let go with
instinct na lang
people
talaga.
Oo. So, I wanted to be treated the same way
Basic
too.
instinct.
If I feel like I feel the need to have a night out with my female friends, so yeah, please don't bother me. Make me enjoy a time with my girlfriends, of course. So if he can give me that kind of trust, confidence, and the comfort that I will be alright, so parang ganon. But of course, if time will come and I feel like he's already changing, parang he doesn't have time for me, so it's up to you if you wanted to decide whether or not you have to really pry on anything that he does. But for me, because I love myself too much, I don't want to think about negative things. But of course, it's very unavoidable. So you just have to talk to your partner about it.
Okay.
Ilang minutes na ba?
It's already 10 minutes. And thank you so much for the time.
You're welcome,
with
Maleyna.
this interview. And we're actually live here in Boss Coffee with me as your interviewer. Diba? Thank you so much. Bye.